Are you looking for the best solar streetlights in 2026? Then this video is just for you, because today I've combined 5 of the best solar streetlights from Amazon into one video. Each product was reviewed and tested by different people in real outdoor situations. So in this video, you'll see 5 real reviews, 5 different opinions, and 5 powerful solar lights all in one place. You don't need to watch multiple videos or waste time searching on Amazon. Just watch till the end, and you'll clearly understand which solar streetlight is best for your home, driveway, farm, parking lot, or outdoor security setup. All product links are in the description below. So let's get started.
Hey, I'm outside just doing a quick review on this solar-powered LED light. This is like a security light that's going to go outside of like a building or your house. See that security light up there? That thing is so old, and that bulb has burnt out, and that thing just sucks up the electricity. And in its place, I'm going to install this light. So very easy to put together, all right, not complicated at all, just a couple of pieces, a couple of brackets. I had this thing together, really didn't even need to look at the instructions. It's got this nice LED indicator right here. You can see right now there's 4 lights and 1 flashing red light. That's letting you know that this is charging via the sunlight. And when it gets to 5 bars there, then it'll be fully charged. So right now we're almost fully charged. I love the fact that they're including 4 wall anchors for going through brick, cinder block, concrete, etc. So you've got those. Those are going to come in handy. It's going to save me from having to go out and get these at the hardware store. They have an auto feature. So if I click that auto feature, what that's going to do is that is going to turn this light on when it gets dark, and then it'll turn it off when it gets light, just like a dusk to dawn feature. Okay, so you can put it on in manual mode and just keep it on regardless of whether it's too light or too dark. Now, the company did send this to me in exchange for my honest review, and I'm happy with this. I'm really excited to get going with it. So pick one of these up for yourself. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with this one. A great security light, and there's my quick review, and thanks for watching.
Alright, so I got my solar floodlights. They came in. It is a 2-pack. So this is what the solar light looks like. You're going to have your halogen lights on one side and your power button. And of course your solar panel on the back side. You can kind of get a feel for how big this is right here. But I'm going to show you where I set up another one and then show you how much light it gives me at night. So here's the panel itself. And then it comes with your hardware, and also the extender that goes off of the roof. This is just a hard plastic, nice lightweight extender. Should work for, you know, as long as I need it to. And then here is your remote. So this is going to give you some different options for the sensor that it has, whether you want it on all the time, off, just for sensor, just for motion, whatever. So yeah, so these are what we have. I put them up around the property, and this one's going to go outside of my office. So let's look at what it looks like at night. So this is set up just on the outside of my office here. That's out back of my house. And let's go ahead and turn this light off so you can get a feel for what it looks like out here at night and how dark it is. As you can see, there's basically no light. You really can't see anything. This thing does put off a good amount of light. Super happy with it. It's not going to annoy my neighbors, but it's going to light up everything on the ground in front of me. So to me, it's perfect amount of light, and great product. Does what it's supposed to do.
Hey everybody, you're watching this because you're looking for a solar street light, spotlight. You know, I don't know what you're trying to light up. There's a multitude of uses for this product. It's really great value. So I was sent it to review it and give you my non-biased opinion. I've been using it for a while. It's extremely useful. It works really well, dawn to dusk light. This solar panel is quite large, and it powers all of these LEDs. Let me turn it on for you real quick. It's going to be really bright for me. Ooh, okay. So it's hard to for you really to grasp the power of this light. Let me turn it off for a second. And look at it like charge down. It comes with the mounting hardware to mount it to a pole, you know, and place it on your property or whatever you're putting it on. It works really well. I use it for a multitude. I have a few of these now. I use them to do a few things. You know, I put them over a basketball hoop for my kids, light up my driveway. I use them at commercial properties to light up the common areas at nighttime. They work extremely well. I highly recommend it. This is a great value, a great product. I have no complaints. Waterproof, reliable, you know, high power, really bright. It works great. Solar charging is really great because you can put it anywhere. You don't need power lines. You don't need, you know, to plug it in at all. And it just is, you know, it's my go-to. I hope this video is helpful. Thanks for watching.
Hi there, today we're gonna review Judici solar street lights. This is how it looks like. It looks really nice and professional quality. I really like it, the details. And this is the solar. This is how the solar looks like. And it looks really nice material and looks really professional. It do come with a pole and a bracket that you can mount to the wall or maybe to the post. And also it's gonna be you're gonna receive it remote control, and the battery is already included, the extra brackets and all the screws to mount to the pole, and you're gonna also receive little wrenches, of course, instruction how to use it, and it's gonna explain you everything, what's the height, all those details, what's, you know, so you have to mount from 10 to 20 feet the height, and it's gonna be illumination area is 1800 square feet, which is really good. And when it's in the sun, this is how we charge, and I like that it shows me the percentage, how much we got leftover percentage. And once it's going to get dark, it will automatically turn on, and you can also adjust for 8 hours, or you can also adjust 25%, 100%, 75, 50%. So whenever it's just going to be dim it to 25%, but when someone walk, there is a motion sensor here, it will just pop to the 75 or 50% or 100%. So yeah, it's really nice. Let's install it. So I would like to have my lights 25%. Once you press it, it will just confirm it that it's going to be 25%. And I would like to set to 8 hours. And once it blink, it's set to 8 hours. And so whenever someone come over, it will just jump to 100%. And then it will just go to 25%. It's really nice and bright lights. And now I can see in my garden what's going on. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend it.
Today I'm checking out this solar street light. Now I was sent this at no cost so I can do this review. But let's go ahead and take this thing out of the box, see everything that it comes with, and then get it installed. Alright, and here it is out of the box. That is a nice big light. I mean, it's really big. This is my hand in comparison. That's a big light. Looks like it's going to put off a ton of light. And this is everything it comes with. So you get the light. On the back's the solar panel. I'll flip it over in a second. You get the remote. You get the manual that tells you how all of this operates. You get these anchor bolts right here. So if you want to put it in something like brick or stone. You get the mounting point that is for this mount here that goes on the back. Show you that in a second. And this is also another mounting point that goes on this bracket here, so you can mount it on like a pole or a post. And then it comes with pretty much all the hardware you're going to need to get it installed and set up. So I think the only thing you really need other than this is 2 AAA batteries to go in the remote. Let me turn this thing over so you can see the solar panel. And that is the solar panel. I mean, that thing is huge. Again, takes up the whole light. More than enough solar panel to keep those batteries charged, as long as you get that pointing in the right direction. So you want to know where you're getting the most sunlight, get that pointing in that direction, and you'll be good to go. Let me get this thing installed and we'll see how well it works. All right, and I've got it fully installed. Very easy to do. The hardest thing about install is figuring out where you want to put it. So I've got that on the post, as you can see, and it's mounted to our pergola. And man, again, this thing is massive. Look at all the LED lights down there. And it has that kind of curvature. So that should spread the light, you know, nice and even out here by our pool. So I'm going to get batteries in the remote and we're going to come check this thing out at night. All right, so it is dark now. And as you can see, we have light in the backyard. That is not a pool light or any other lights. That is the solar street light. And the reason I'm taking this video from this section is because as soon as I step around this corner, the motion sensing is going to pick me up and it's going to get real bright. So that light is very bright and it lights up pretty much the entire backyard. The camera kind of compensates for its brightness, which makes it not look as bright in the video, but it is very bright. And that one light lights up, well, pretty much our entire backyard. We don't have a huge backyard, but
lights up the pool like it's daytime. And as you can see there, it no longer detects my motion and kicks back down. I think it said 30%, but when it detects motion, it kicks up to 100%. So I'm going to start walking that way. I did walk pretty far away from it, so let me get closer. There it goes. So I would say I don't know, 25 feet away from it, and it picked me up. I can't look directly at the light because the camera would just haze out, but this is the remote. The remote has on and off, of course, and then it's got where you can run 25%, 50, 75, or 100% of the light. Right now it kicked down because it doesn't detect my motion. I haven't moved, but if I just move a little bit, now we're back up again. And let's put it to 25%. And I'm probably 15 feet away and this remote's working no problem. I'm gonna go back to 100. There it goes. Now it also has the ability where you can just have it on. So like if I just want to do, I'm gonna do it on 2 hours straight. You can do 2 hours, 3 hours, 5, 6, 8 hours, and then it turns off. And you know, you can do it with the percentages. But I had it on motion before, and to do that, you just press this button here in the middle, and now it's going to be set to a motion detection setting. And again, you just barely move and it's going to pick you up. So yeah, very cool. It's got all the cool features you'd need in a light like this, and it puts off a massive amount of light that could light up pretty much an average backyard, and I've only got it maybe 8 feet up. So if you put this thing on a pole 20 feet in the air like a street light, it would probably light up an entire cul-de-sac, if not more. So yeah, would work probably really well for a parking lot, things like that, but it works really good for a backyard too. All right, well, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.